All right, we're back again, everybody, with this special anthropomorphic cartoon series that we've been going through. It's been a little bit since we watched some Street Sharks and SWAT Cats. So now we're getting into Cowboys of Moo Mesa, which is kind of appropriate because it seems to me like it's really American, and it's going to be the 250th birthday of America. We got some cows in Texas riding around on horses. What do you guys know about Cowboys of Moo Mesa?
So my first memory of this, you guys may or may not remember too. They were for the longest time near the Battletoads machine / Turtles in Time machine at Skateland was a Cowboys of Moo Mesa arcade game.
Whoa.
Preach,
that
brother.
I played quite a bit. Yep.
Really?
And that's where my initial awareness of the Cowboys of Moo Mesa came from. And then I saw the cartoon later, but that's where it started, was that video game for me.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know when it came out? Or when this, not the game, but the show?
The show, let me see here. So it's dumb because it's like an acronym too. It's like Wild West C.O.W. Boys of Moo Mesa.
Yeah, right.
Why?
1990 is when it came out.
Sure.
Created by comic book artist Ryan Brown, known for his work on TMNT. So that makes sense.
Oh.
Ryan Brown.
Well, look at that brown man go.
Name sounds familiar. I have seen some of his stuff. But yeah, 1992.
Wilson, do you have any memories of the cows, the COWs?
Exactly, broad shows. I was gonna say, like, I remember. I feel like I remember there being a arcade machine of this, and the specific one I'm remembering is the one at Skateland. But I couldn't remember if it was Cowboys of Moo Mesa or if it was just. I think there's another one that's our like 2 or 3 other like arcade games that are roughly similar in gameplay. But yeah, I just remember playing that game a lot every time I went to Skateland, and don't think I ever saw a single episode of the show. Just played that game a lot, and
I think it got replayed on like Cartoon Network or some shit like that, and that's how I ended up seeing it when I was a little bit older. But
okay.
Go for it. Sorry.
No, just when I saw the show on, I purposely was like, it's not the game, so I just didn't watch it.
Yeah. The cow in Cowboys stands for Code of the West.
Hell yeah, dude! Here we go. We gotta get some.
But they're actual cows too, so why? Why?
And why are they riding horses?
I read a site, brother. If they go into the origin, which I'm sure they will, it's a wild ride, brother.
Yeehaw.
It's a wild ride.
Yeehaw, boys.
If there are men that get turned into cow men, that's gonna be amazing. A moose. Yeah. I'm gonna be a moose.
A moose.
So, the video game was a 4-player arcade game released by Konami in November 1992. Side-scrolling run and gun, similar to Konami's previous game, Sunset Riders.
Sunset Riders.
That's what it was, Sunset Riders. Yep. Made by Konami too. Wow, that's why they're both so good.
Konami and like Natsume or something like that.
Gesundheit.
Hey, don't put down a Natsume game.
I love Natsume. I love Natsume.
Natsume?
That's Wild Guns, I think, is Natsume. That's another Western style shoot 'em up kind of game.
Different than Wild Runs, which is what I had in the bathroom yesterday.
Yeehaw. Okay, boys, let's get into some.
I hate Chipotle. Yeehaw.
Here we go, boys.
Holy shit, this is already amazing. Scorpion and Vulture henchmen. That ruled.
Yeah.
Aha, cow lady.
Yeah.
Get off your horse and
Little boy.
ride yourself.
Boy. You got the search. It's a nice breezy little episode there.
Breezy, easy breezy. I'd say that.
Breezy. Lets you know what they're up to. The boys are.
Those cowboys, those C.O.Ws.
Go to the West, boys.
Go to the West, boys.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's start with some of the notable voices. Did you guys recognize any? I think we maybe name dropped a few, but are we correct?
I heard of Jim Cummings. I know that.
Wilson was correct there. So Jim Cummings, he played Dakota, right?
Yeah.
He also was.
Excuse me.
He's a few different. There's Jack, who's a rabbit that worked a telegraph operator. He also plays prison warden who runs the prison. He's also one of the Saddle Sword Scorpion, the Scorpion bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bunch of different Skullduggery. So
nice.
Another like a bad guy. He's a lot of dudes.
Excuse me.
Fucking Moo Montana. He's his voice is Pat Fraley, who was was the voice of Krang, Casey Jones, and Baxter Stockman, and many other characters on the Turtles animated series.
Sure.
Then Colorado Kid was Jeff Bennett, who we've talked about before. He was the voice to Johnny Bravo, Dexter and Dee Dee's dad in Dexter's Lab.
That's what I noticed. Dexter's dad,
Yeah.
for sure.
He was Brooklyn and Gargoyles.
Okay.
He's
Interesting.
a lot of. He might have been one of the biker mice too. He might have been Vinny. I don't remember. But Bill Farmer, voice of Goofy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in this episode, I don't think, but he plays a white bearded cougar named Puma.
Nice.
Ironic due to the name, but this is somebody we all know and love, Mr. Michael Horse,
Yes,
Yep.
Michael
AK.
Horse.
Yep.
Hawk.
aka from Twin Peaks. Yep, he plays JR, who was an Indian bison who occasionally aids the Cowboys.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Oh, Sheriff Terror Bull, terrible.
Mhm.
By Joe Piscopo.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
There's a con artist named Barney Finkelberg, who's voiced by Tim Curry.
Nice.
All the usual suspects. Think like, what's his nuts? Brad Garrett plays somebody in an episode. Rob Paulson.
Sure.
Mark Hamill comes in an episode. Charlie Adler. A bunch of people whose names we've heard. Kate Mulgrew plays somebody named Barbed Wire Babs, who's a cougar, leader of the Marauders.
All right.
So yeah, a lot of voice actors. Couple odd ones there, couple of the ones we haven't seen before, but
Sure.
a lot of your usual suspects, right?
Yeah, some of them were really distinct. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Like,
Right.
the Colorado Kid, I was like, I know that voice, but yeah, it did remind me of Dexter's dad.
Did you guys catch? I pointed it out when they were kind of like singing the song at the beginning when they're riding their horse through the town.
Mm.
Did you catch like what the origin was? Like they just said like a line or two about it.
I heard, but it was so vague that it was like kind of hard to like parse what they meant by it. But it was like they said something about like a meteor fell down and lifted the mesa up or something like that.
Yes. So Here, here's the origin here. So Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa dealt with a mutation of some kind. An irradiated comet struck the late 19th century western plains, creating a miles-high mesa shrouded in clouds. Everything trapped on top of the mesa was cowmatized by the light from the comet and evolved into a bovapomorphic state.
Bovapomorphic. That's a stretch.
That is needlessly explained away, but I love it.
The comet struck, raised up a huge mesa into the clouds, and everything that was on it became fucking cows.
That's the part that I like about that too is that it completely allows for the normal human world to still exist. Yeah. It's just that everybody in the normal world is like, let's say in Wyoming looking at the Devil's Tower, it goes up above the clouds and they're just like, wow, isn't that a fucking cool, crazy looking mountain? Wow, gee, what a world, huh? And they move on with their lives. Meanwhile, all of this is happening.
Just cows living their life, riding horses.
If you think about it, too, because of the fact that this happened in the 19th century, it could be when this show was made, it could be 1992, and they're just up there doing Wild West shit, right? Because it never.
Oh yeah, never progressed.
The 19th century would mean that it was the 1800s, right?
Yep.
So.
Yeah, when the comet hit.
True. When the comet hit. Yeah, that I have no idea why that is what it is. Why can't it just be a fantasy land or a made up place or some shit like that? But it has to be
it has to be mutations.
Turtle replacement? Yeah, it's a turtle replacement that was created by a guy who worked on turtles. So it had to have that weird. Street Sharks wasn't clean either. The boys got mutated. The only one that's been a clean, just hey, we're just people who just live in a world full of people like us was Mighty Ducks, right? They're just ducks.
It's less weird when you have something. Yeah, Biker Mice from Mars was weird. It was because you had them interacting with normal humans and just being but I don't know. It's just it's very, very strange.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that I did not like about this, I think from characters that you were naming, they went beyond a certain point. They reached beyond a certain point, and then they started getting some good names. But as far as some of the main characters and some of the main shit going on here, it's like the Smurfs almost, where everything is cow in the name or moo, and it's frustrating.
The little kid, instead of calling him half pint, they called him calf pint.
Everything had to be a cow pun.
It wasn't charming. It's
Colorado, and the comet was
Yeah. I didn't understand that they were calling him Colorado. I thought it was just Colorado, and that was fine. Because Montana's just Montana.
Yeah. He's Moo Montana, though.
Yeah, but okay, what about Dakota?
He's just Dakota dude.
Dakota dude.
There's nothing about that.
That's my boy, Dakota dude. Man of few words. Okay. He's just there.
Just from so how many seasons was this show?
Oh, it can't have been more than 2. Let me see. Yeah, 2 seasons.
Okay.
26
26 episodes total?
September 12th, 1992 through December 4th, 1993.
So I'm going to go ahead and take a swing here. I just based on some of the character designs and general storytelling shtick that they had going on here, I am going to guess that there is an episode where the math bull or whatever he's called is telling Moo Montana or whatever, he's they're having a duel and Moo's down on the ground or something like that, and he's over him and he's like, Moo, I am your father. Moo. They a parody Vader Luke moment, because
could, but
It's like a character that's all black, and there's another character whose name sounds like Luke.
But the masked bull is Sheriff Terror Bull.
I know, but it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. It's just because they have a character who dresses like in all black like that, and they'll find it. Like they will find a way to create that moment to happen.
If it's not the masked bull, then it's probably somebody else. I'm sure that they do tropes like that.
There's gotta be. So I kept joking with the little kid coming up to Moo Montana. I was like, he's not your dad.
That is not your dad.
But yeah, it lasted 2 seasons. Like a lot of these turtle replacements, they don't last too long. They all kind of come about at the same time when Turtles is done. Obviously, like we said, there was the video game, the arcade game that Wilson and I were intimately familiar with.
And the best thing to come from this franchise property.
I'd be interested to try that.
Hasbro did a toy that was similar to the Playmates toys for Turtles. I've brought this up before on other things. There was a recent comic miniseries. This company that I've referenced before with Biker Mice, the Nacelle company, they purchased the rights of a bunch of series, random 80s, not early 90s, like also ran toy line things like Sectars and Robo Fighters or something, and fucking Biker Mice and Cowboys, Moo Mesa, all those. And so there was a comic series recently with them. There wasn't one. Archie did one as well back in the day in the 90s. But yeah, it's one of those, like, the impact was relatively small-ish, just enough where there's, you know, some nerds that still remember it and like it. Sure. And that you can dust off every once in a while. But yeah, I think they had I could be wrong. They may not have done some newer toys recently, because I know they've done Biker Mice stuff recently, toy-wise. Mm-hmm. Did Street Sharks again recently. I don't know if the Cowboys got a recent one. They might have. Might have been Super 7. Super 7 likes to do a bunch of shit like that, so maybe Super 7 did some. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't recall. I can't recall any toys. I just remember the show. I don't remember the video game. I want to check that out, but I don't recall any toys.
I was too young when it came out for the cartoon originally, right? It was 92, 93, so I was 2-3 years old. So if I saw it, I definitely wouldn't remember it. But like, and that would be when like the toys and shit were out. By the time I saw it, was probably reruns on Cartoon Network in the like mid 90s.
Yep.
Mid 90s, when they were doing a bunch of that. And then, because then I remember seeing the cartoon, I was like, oh yeah, like the fucking video game that would play at fucking Skateland. So I had the memory of the video game before I had memory of seeing the show. And that was one of my memories of the show, is that I remembered being like, oh shit, I remember this from the video game. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so it's a interesting kind of par for your course. It was interesting because it had a theme, I guess, or like an overall, you know, the Wild West theme that's kind of different from some of the other ones we've saw, which didn't really have a overall theme like that. But
this tells the story. The video game or arcade tells the story of the comet elevating the Mesa.
Yeah, because the creator worked closely with Konami for the video game.
Oh, there's 4 dudes. Okay, they have to have a 4th, I guess, for all the joysticks.
Who's the 4th guy?
I don't know. It looked like a big.
Is it just a recolor of somebody else, or
a brown bull?
It wasn't Sheriff Terry.
Oh,
I can see that.
Maybe it could be Sheriff. I don't know. I'm looking at.
Oh
here,
no, that
it's-
almost looks like maybe. I mean, without having seen the character in the show, that almost looks like it might be the Michael Horse character
Oh,
that
it could be
Broadshow was
JR.
talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is it a bison?
Oh, it's Buffalo. It's Buffalo.
Yes. So that's Michael Horse character was a bison. So
Okay. The little icon came over his head and it said Buffalo. And there's Montana. Yeah, this looks like a fun game. I'd play this arcade.
it's a good time. I mean, it's a side scroller, arcade, shoot, run and gun, whatever.
On rails type deal.
Yeah.
You just hop and jump around and. Yeah, I don't know. If we're gonna rank these, and we probably will once we finish the other anthropomorphic things. This isn't the last, right? We have maybe one or two more.
We might have a few more. Let me take a peek. Let me take a little peeksy doodle.
They have a peek.
Oh yeah, peek.
If you could
Let me
tolerate
just take a little
cow
peek.
puns, and you could tolerate this country western style, I mean, it was easy breezy, like we said. It was a quick watch, so nothing really was.
Still got
Slow
a
down.
few, bro.
Oh, really?
So we've done, in the past we did TMNT. Then we got Street Sharks, Biker Mice, SWAT Cats. We've done.
Yep.
Cowboys and Mesa we just did. Mighty Ducks we did previously.
Yep.
We got like 5 more. There's 5 more.
Holy
got-
cow. Huh.
Extreme Dinosaurs. We got the Battletoads special. Street Frogs.
Oh, yeah, Street Frogs.
The
We should-
Mastodons.
We gotta do that next. Street Frogs is next.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Oh, sure.
That's what we got left.
That ain't bad.
No.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
I would say are we out of the realm of like hot toys that came out with the shows? Because I don't recall.
Hot toy. Yeah, I mean, Extreme Dinosaurs definitely had toys.
Sure.
I think the Mastodons had toys. Battletoads had toys, right? I assume.
They had a game. I know
Yes.
they had a game.
Well, yeah, that's where it comes from. But I assume they had toys too, at some point. But the Street Frogs, Samurai Pizza Cats, I assume a lot of these because, like, how they justify making cartoons a lot of time is just from toys. So,
Yeah.
like, I'd assume a lot of these have toys in some way, shape, or form, or at least planned toy lines. I don't know if they ever, because sometimes show doesn't.
Planning a toy line. Let's get a cartoon out there to build some hype. Oh, dang, we can't do the cartoon line. Or that we can't do the toy line.
Can't
Get
do
the
it.
cartoon will just live as this thing that
Dude.
advertisement for a product which will never exist
Mm-hmm.
until but that's an interesting thing too, is like then
That's what-
20, 30 years after the fact, a company like Super 7 or somebody else gets the license to be able to make merch.
They,
Yeah, just give me a mumbo jumbo. I just want a mumbo jumbo toy.
There's a mumbo jumbo toy.
Mumbo Jumbo should have done a crossover with this because Mumbo Jumbo looked like he was a bull, right?
He was, yeah.
What that? Who's mum? Why am I?
Maybe
who's
that's what I was
Mumbo Jumbo talking about.
From
Uh,
Silverhawks. Silverhawks, the bull.
yeah.
Mumbo jumbo.
I gotcha.
Good.
From Silverhawks. I thought
Since you
for a
picture
second
the
I thought you were
toys.
talking about fucking Banjo Kazooie.
Oh no. Yeah.
No.
There was we looked at Silverhawk's toy line and there was a Mumbo Jumbo like action figure that was like, yeah, if I would get any toy, it would just be Mumbo Jumbo from any of these, really.
It'd just be Mumbo
Jumbo.
Jumbo.
He
Mumbus
he
Jumbus.
hit me so hard. His whole style and his name just tickled me pink. Like, it was fun. Just a bull, like a space bull.
Hey, he's there to tell you about your
Baseball.
horoscope. If you're a Taurus.
Yeah, I am. So he's perfect for me.
Let me tell you something. This week,
themselves have done
donations are
action
looking good
figures
for you.
recently for Moo Mesa.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we always kind of talk a little bit about like, would we care to maybe watch more of this? What's the consensus?
Yeah, no, I'm
with
good.
That?
I'm good.
I'm all right. It was
Yeah.
fine. It was fun.
It was quick,
Been
but
there,
I
I'm
don't
good.
think every episode is going to be as quick as that first one. And it was like, it felt like they got the beats down, and it was like, all right, we have to save the kid. All right, now we have to save the town. Now we have to stop the dynamite from blowing up, and like the little story beats were fine because they got through them pretty quickly. You could tell where the commercial
fun
break
novel.
happened and all that.
Yeah,
I don't believe.
it's fun, but I keep going.
Yeah, like I don't think I could really stomach another whole episode with all the cow puns and everything. Like it was
Right.
enough in this one. More episodes would just be unpleasant.
A lot of the choices too for the bad guys, like I could not stand the Scorpion and the Vulture and their like kind of scheming style of voice acting. Like I don't know, that it just felt jarring to me when they're like like just that got tired. I got really tired of that, and that would throw
Similar
me
to some
off.
of the like the goofy Saturday morning Disney cartoons that we watched. You know, like some of the silly ones. It's kind of like that type of voice acting, which I don't know if that really fits in with what this is.
All right, is that a Shrek balloon?
What?
Yep, sure is.
Cow, green cow, brother.
You are spot on with that.
That's a Shrek cow.
It's to promote Shrek 5 coming out next year.
What I will do is probably
Shrek
play
6.
this arcade. I do want to check this arcade out. Like, if anything, I would continue with that.
Like I'm looking at this level and I'm thinking, sure as heck don't remember the Shrek balloon, but I also don't remember a level with like being carried by a bird. So I don't think I ever made it this far in the game.
Yeah, I'm like, if you're like me, like playing a game at Skateland, you're playing like the first level or two, and then like you're done, essentially.
Yeah, you're dead. I'm out of quarters. Shit. All right, bye.
But the
I'm a child.
the attract screen for Battletoads is like burned into your memory with the one level where you are like descending down the meat tube,
Yes.
and and then the other level with the big snake boss.
Yep, I remember those.
Mm. Yeah, with this, I mainly remember them fighting in the town, which I think it might just be the first level. So
Yeah, that was the first level.
yeah,
That's what you're there for, really. I mean, in my opinion. 'Cause
I'm not there to fucking lock in and be Turbo Arcade Game Boy. I'm just there having fun playing games,
Mm-hmm.
skating.
we were just seeing some sort of level that I couldn't tell what was going on. I saw some pink alien looking bastard and like weird landscapes and stuff. Yeah, what is this?
It's a scorpion.
It's a big scorpion. Big
Yeehaw.
mutated scorpion.
Oh, just getting out of here with my bird.
Yep, see ya.
So yeah, I'll say that
Adios.
if anything, I'll just play this game. Like, this seems fun enough to just dink around in. And you get
Oh, yeah.
the gist of the story. In the first episode, I didn't even understand, like, there was... I guess I wasn't listening to the song, but they talked about the comet hitting.
I was gonna say a lot of these shows though, like which is smart, is like the first episode they just get you into it and start going,
Mm-hmm.
and like usually later on, a couple episodes deep, then you get the origin, right?
Yeah.
So
yes.
probably what happens with this too.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Do you have any memories of the Cowboys of Moo Mesa? Let us know. If you maybe remember the arcade game, maybe you had a toy. Maybe there was a tie-in with McDonald's or Burger King, and maybe you got a toy out of that.
That would have been a weird tie-in.
Well, it fits, right? It's cows.
I'm not saying it doesn't, but it's also like just weird because it's like, yeah, I sure do love these characters and their sense of justice. I'm gonna eat some cat.
Eat some hamburger.
Mom, it's like I'm eating the cowboys of Moo Mesa.
You're eating the calf boy.
You sure are, buddy.